I am listening to my trash TV on my headset, so you all don't have to listen to it with me. Um, but I did see that there's some kind of chat going on Twitter that I'm completely missing out on. I am only very quickly looking at it. Apparently there's something about colonization, and I will only assume, judging that Jeb and Jeb and Ken are both involved in it, I'm going to assume it has something to do with pseudo-archaeology. So, I'm sorry I'm missing out on it, but wandering around in a game world is more important right now. And I'm sorry if I cough. Okay. I already said this earlier, but since I just started live streaming it, I am surveying the eastern and I think it's going to be eastern and northern side of the zone. As you can see, so far, myself and my team, who are all wonderful people, and I love all of them, have surveyed not only the boundaries, well, actually, because they're surveying everything else, I've been able to survey the boundaries, and the boundaries take a lot of time. But you will notice that I have these dots in this strange random, straight line, and that is because I have other archaeologists working with me doing transects. It's beautiful. Look at that. It's just beautiful. And if I hover on it, I've finally figured out anyway, I finally was able to import the pins from my coworkers. I mean, they are my coworkers. So you can see their pins is my point. Isn't it beautiful? It's wonderful. It's amazing. Yay! Oh, I really want some chocolate, y'all. I wonder if I can get my partner to pity me and bring me some chocolate. Bring my chocolate! I have a lot of really interesting observations to make. You know what's not gonna happen is me standing here not getting anything accomplished. No! I did the wrong thing. I did the absolute wrong thing. Damn it. There we go. Anyway, staying in front of the tangle. I don't remember what direction I'm going. Going this way. There we go. Damn terror birds. Like, impossible to get away from. Like, them and the harpies are... It's just impossible to get away from them. They have such a huge radius, trigger radius. I'm really just up here to see if there's anything up here. That is the point of a survey. And I really just don't want to deal with those terror birds. They're a pain. The only thing worse than terror birds are the dune rippers. And now I'm just kvetching. Now I'm just complaining about rando crap. Oi. What's going on? Right. Oh, I guess it would help if I... Nobody's watching me anyway. I don't want to quit. Here we go. I'm not a quitter. Such epic music for a dude just wandering around. Okay, I'm gonna leave this because oh, I should have dropped the pin while I was up there, but that's okay. This pin will be fine. I don't think I need to sneak anymore. The feld runners are not hostile. They are delicious poultry waiting to be eaten. Okay, so do that. I told you all this is incredibly exciting. So I'd have us listen to trash TV. I'd have you listen to my trash TV with me. I don't know. I don't know. Why not? This is supposed... Well, yeah, I do actually, because these were supposed to be actual professional style notes and me laughing out loud at the unfortunate people who I stalk on YouTube. Would probably not really be the best way to professionally use my time. Instead, I'd rather just ramble about it. But yeah, so this border's going a lot faster than I thought it was going to go. I'm very excited about that. Huzzah, huzzah. This is good. Got our transects under control. I hate these trees. Here we go. So making sure to look around to make sure that I'm seeing everything that I can. And just in case you're wondering, I do have an add-on that is dropping a point every time I harvest something. Like you can see that my enchanting rune has been harvested and noted, which is great because we did come back and check this yesterday. Oh, stretching. Anyway, I came back and double-checked these, which were the original points that I dropped. Oh god, a week ago now. And they do come back. So these are renewable points, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like the resources come back at the same spots. So it's not an arbitrary point, it is a reliable point, I guess. And each one of these is a boundary marker. Well, that's a blacksmithing node, but these are all boundary markers so that I know where the actual boundary of the board is, and we can't go any further. The zone does not allow us to go any further. We coming up on a Hakoashe? Yeah, I cannot pronounce that. But so this is what walking a transect's like. Also, I just really like looking at the scenery. Look at all that delicious meat. Oh, what's that over there? I mean, it's too far away for... See, that stuff's too far in the distance. I'm not going to count it as part of the transect, but... Especially since my job here is to basically just figure out where the border is. So I really do want to be hugging this as tightly as possible. The road does not always follow the border. In case you're wondering, why don't you just use the road? Because the road is not accurate. And that's fine. It would be boring if it was. And you're lucky I'm doing a survey, Feldrunner. You would be dinner. Same thing with you, antelope. Has anybody actually ever had antelope? Antelope's actually pretty tasty. It's gamey, but it's tasty and I like it. I like elk, I've had that. Did you just... I love when the game does crazy stuff. If Subaru actually gave a shit about this whole incident, they would stop making cars and start making ventilators and emergency equipment. Just saying. I don't care what your commercial tells me. Since I'm listening on my phone, I can't block the commercials, so I have to actually kind of hear them. Excuse me, sorry. There are days when I'm thinking maybe I should take up bodybuilding just so I can eat more food. But, I mean, the honest truth is I just want to eat garbage food, so I don't even think bodybuilding will rescue you from that. It's just this chilling on an island. Weird place for a lion to be for no apparent reason. I don't know how it got out there. Ooh, what are those? Oh, assassin beetles. I forgot those were out here. I haven't seen those in forever. Nope. Those are the ones that shoot lightning? I don't remember. The goal is to not fight with anything as much as humanly possible. Some of this stuff is way more freaking aggressive than anything. Hey, Dr. Krupa's here! Her mic is broken though, so you just have to trust me. Let's see, assassin beetles. Assassin beetles, no! Ah, damn it, it spotted me. No, no! You saved my point. How did you see me? So much hate. Yeah, I'm glad I put out the rule that we're not supposed to, like, attack anything or kill anything in game. And I think today, at least, I have murdered everything I have come across so far. Just, you know. Best laid plans of mice and men. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Yeah, okay. Okay, turn around. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna drop another pin. Gotta keep track of that border. Swear to God, if that thing scuttles over here and attacks me again, I'm gonna be so miffed. Right. Do 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 ba da da. What? Wow. All right, that was a weird commercial. Man, those assassin beetles look different. Oh. Is that like a male and a female assassin beetle? Kind of cool.
I best get my equal due in the next raid. Sharpclaw gives us nothing but scraps.
Where am I? Did I just drop the pin? Okay. I wonder if I can go out and around. We're gonna go out and around. I just dropped a pin, it's okay. I can get back up here probably without issue. This way I don't have to fight with them. Grr. Yeah, okay, we can just skip them. See, and then I can just look back this way, and I don't see anything glowing, so we're good to go. We're good to go. Good to go. Hello, Fellrunner. I don't think I need to do that either. I heard somebody talking. I didn't see anybody. I wonder if I can get up there. I am not far from a town, though, so. I'm not seeing anything over there. I'm gonna drop a pin about these guys, and then we're just gonna move on. These guys are all over the place. When doing survey on the computer, be sure to remember to get up and stretch. You should stretch when you're doing regular survey too, though, to be fair. I don't know how to spell beetles. Sorry. Sorry. If you came here learning how to spell words, you're in the wrong place. Okay, there's water. Okay, so I'm... if I recall correctly... Yeah, yeah. Bye. Gosh darn it. Alright, get out of the water. There we go. No, don't. Ugh. All of this to avoid a freaking beetle. No, you don't want to sprain an ankle. That's why I'm jumping on giant boulders right next to the river. Don't do this in real life, people. Oh, holy crap, there's a troll. We're gonna... I'm gonna drop a pin here for him before he turns around and eats me, or tries to eat me. Please don't come back this way and eat me. The trolls are actually kind of challenging, so you know me, effort. Psst. He's a river troll. Okay, so I can follow this town back up in here, I think. Which... yeah. Okay. So that area is actually blocked off and not accessible. But this is a town. This is part of a town. Here... Hakoshe, I can't say it. I apologize. Yeah, you know, sometimes I'm responding to Jacob Arnzen? Arnzen? Am I saying your last name right? No, I'm probably not, and I apologize. Anyway, yeah, we do a lot of dumb shit out in the field that we probably shouldn't do. And then we get injured because we did dumb shit. I have a good friend of mine was teaching a field school late last year, I think? Anyway, he was climbing on the back dirt pile and slipped and fell and, oh man, took his ankle out bad. And he, as far as I know, is still relearning how to walk, so... I guess the lesson here is don't climb on slippery rocks and don't walk on your dirt pile. Your back dirt pile. You shouldn't be on the back dirt pile anyway. That should just be common sense, really, I feel. Okay, my zone has not changed. Okay. I'm not going to mark this because it's clearly part of the town. Ooh, it's a thieves' trove. Why am I stealing from a thieves' trove? I just want to point that out. Like, why? There's the waterfall. I'm gonna drop a pin here next to the waterfall. But yeah. Be careful when you're in the field. You have but one life to live. And you really don't want to screw it up doing archaeology. It's not as sexy to tell people as you think it might be. It's not like a war wound or something. People will just be like, oh, you were an archaeologist, what did you do? Oh, I tore out my rotator cuff lifting up a bucket of wet mud. Why? You know, because that's what you do. Let's see, waterfall. Near town. Again, can't pronounce it, can't spell it. Fortunately, this is all documented. Okay, this... Nope, okay. Ah, I love when it lets me go up the waterfalls. I love waterfalls. Also, if you play this game, you should always check the waterfalls. There's usually something cool in it. I mean, I don't know how cool. I guess cool is really relative, but there's usually some kind of loot or treasure inside of it. Sometimes a treasure chest, sometimes a heavy sack. I want pickles now. Listening to a cooking show, they're talking about their food. And there's the town! If I go over there, I probably have already... Nope, not yet. Wow, I'm kind of impressed. Alright, so I know that all of this is part of, Hakoshe? Hakoshe? Meh. Anyway, I know this is all part of the town. I know that because I've been here. See? I completed the mission. So I'm going to follow their border down and pick it up over yon. And yeah, I'm almost done with this border. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That's good to see. Because I think the... Where am I on? I'm calling this the eastern border. I think the eastern border is going to pan out here by the aqueduct. So this is the Aniqua. No, Aniqua is northern Elsweyr. That's right. Pantelia is southern. But I do wonder if this aqueduct, because see how it kind of snakes on and then snakes off. I wonder if they took the time to connect it into the other map. Whatever's below us. What is below us? Where are we? There's nothing below us. There's southern Elsweyr. I don't know what's gonna go here. Middle Elsweyr? That would be cool. It would be really cool for them to make a middle Elsweyr, like, I don't know, a year from now. Because... Oh, I'm just talking to anybody who's listening at this point. Because when they, you know, this is one of the original zones, southern Elsweyr, and so this is what the original Khajiit looked like. Original to Elder Scrolls Online, not original to Elder Scrolls the game. The game franchise. Anyway, these Khajiit culturally look different than these Khajiit. They even talk different, which is fabulous, personally, I think. Yeah, and then there's the Moonmirth, or the... Yeah, Minstrel over here. Minstrel actually was one of the towns. I think I'm making shit up now. Never mind, I'm gonna shut up. But anyway. So we're here. So we're not too far from the aqueduct. The aqueduct kind of run right through here. Which means at some point... So the aqueduct is shared here and up here. Because it goes off the map in both directions. And this is not a developed zone yet. And I don't think it's going to be, because I think the new... Where's Skyrim? No, it's not going to be. The new area that's being dropped, the new zone, is going to be southern Skyrim? So I think we have a northern Skyrim. And I don't know what they named the Skyrim area, but anyway. So basically we're getting a Skyrim expansion. Yay! But yeah, that's going to have the actual archaeology, the game archaeology mechanics in it. And I'm basically just stretching my legs in case you're wondering why we're just sitting here chit-chatting. Yeah, so, but I am interested when they eventually do expand these two zones, if they remember that they have that aqueduct running through there. And I kind of want to come over here and check out this little bit of southern Elsweyr to see if the aqueduct, because hypothetically the aqueduct could run there. Hypothetically. So it would be nice to see. But anyway. Currently, we are here. And yeah, we're just gonna boink. Jog on. Okay. Are they gonna drop a pin here? Ah, man! I'm just gonna let them eat me. There's really no point. There's a way shrine right there, so. Let's see, those were Sinchi leopards? Yeah, I gotta get that done before they kill me! Yeah! Bam! Let's go back to the race shrine, seriously. It's not that far away. Where are we? Hey, it's actually kind of where I want to be. Just follow the damn road. Follow the road. We're running a game Saturday, and I got kids cereal because it's going to be a Saturday morning game. Can't wait. Gonna be eating Lucky Charms. They're not really Lucky Charms. They're magic marshmallows or something. So, let's avoid those guys. Yeah, we don't need a repeat. I mean, just because I can doesn't mean I should get killed again. Drop a border marker. It's technically the border. This town is really kind of fortified compared to the other towns on this zone, which I think is interesting because technically this is a totally different, well, game species and game culture inhabiting this space here. So I think it's interesting that they made their walls so massive comparatively. Yeah, those things. I saw one of these in a griffin fighting the other day. It was pretty badass. No one believes me. Bet nobody believed me when there were dragons either. Deep reference. It's a hell of a fortified city. I've been inside the city. I don't know why it's this fortified. Town. It's not really a city. I think somewhere deep in my little heart, I want it to be a city, even though it is not. All right, gonna hop down, yon. I'm gonna hop down, and then I think I'm gonna walk back around the edge a little. I love this game. Damage only takes you like 2 seconds to shake off. We're not gonna go too far. I really don't want to fight that guy. I can probably get around him. There's been many a time where I've whipped around a corner and walked right into things. Like a dang ass. Okay, cool. So we're back here. And we're just gonna do this again. Dun 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 dun. Woo! Alright, is this on the map? No. Alright, so we have officially found an unmarked ruin. Take a picture of it and drop a pin. I think this is part of the aqueducts. What's that down there? I hate you, tree. Nope, not gonna happen. Alright, fine. Do 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 do. Let's see. So I think it's interesting how much stuff they have crammed along the edge of the maps compared to how much stuff is inside the map itself. Like I had one of my fellow archaeologists do transects every 30. We're calling them meters because there's nothing else to call them. But anyway, they were doing a transect every 30 meters, and transects look great. But I'm just surprised at how little there is in the interior of the maps themselves. Why is everything shaking? one of the actions of my personalities does that. Anyway, ruins. I don't know really what to say about the ruins. I don't really have anything to say about the ruins. I think they're part of the aqueduct. I'll change my opinion when I get up here. It's a badger. Oh, see, that's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know if there was monsters here. What are those, panthers? Those are leopards. What are you? What? I didn't move! Ugh, seriously? Didn't notice me before. They're gonna make mince out of me. There's 3 of them. It's also kind of just a pain in the ass to have to fight these things while you're trying to do the survey, which is kind of the main reason why... It's my main reason for not having people interact with them. Okay, so these are ruins. I do think they're part of the aqueduct. Yeah? Yeah. Did I have to come here for a quest? Oh, these are the tombs. I remember, yeah, so I did have to come here for a quest. It was part of the... Yep. It was part of the Hakoshe town quest. And I had to come here and talk to the ancestor ghosts. Whoa! And then they tried to kill me. Because that is what ghosts do. Hakoshe tomb gates. Oh, I'm like, why is my computer getting so hot? And it's because I don't have my cooling pad plugged in. Like a dumbass. There we go. Like, it's sitting on the cooling pad. Why isn't it getting cool? Because I don't have it turned on. I like this new cooling pad that I got. Well, it fits for one. And it's kind of sturdy. And it glows red. I have already broken it though, so it rattles a little. I think I broke it like the first day I had it. So, there's that. Birds. Wow, won't even, there we go. I was like, wow, won't even let me go up this. The game is really good about giving you free reign inside the game world, so I'm always surprised when it won't let me go places. And then I get annoyed, like it's like personally keeping me from going into the game space. Like it's like, no, you're not allowed. But it's not what happened. I mean, maybe it is, but if it is happening that way, okay, I really don't want to have to do this again. But if I recall, there are a butt ton of ogres. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna drop a pin. I want to get closer to this pin. The mighty king of the jungle. Except we're not in the jungle. We're in the savannah? What's the one that's like a desert, but it still has trees? Anyway. We're there. We're in that place. That's where we are. Do 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 do. I want to go get that chest, but it really is kind of off my transect. I really can't justify that, other than I really just want to go open that chest. This runestone, however, is totally on it. There they are. There's ogres? Orcs, yeah, those are orcs. Orcs, ogres. You stay down there, Missy. Oh, they've got like a whole encampment. Totally forgot about that. I don't know how close I can get. Not hidden. Okay, so they got like a cooking pot. Let's see, there's 2 of them. They got cooking pots and a barrel and at least 1 bedroll. That's kind of cool. Didn't really pay attention to this too much when I came through here last. So I really was just trying to get that done as fast as possible. So what do I do? Encampment? Yeah, I guess it's an encampment. I mean, normally I would put it down as hostels, but I mean, they are hostels. Interesting. I just had a thought. Like, do we have juniper trees? There's something that might be junipers. If I see one, I swear these trees are supposed to be like Bodhi trees or something. I don't know. It's a fantasy world, Jacob. It can be anything. It can be anything you want it to be. High Desert has trees, though. I didn't know that. Did not. Sit here, taking forever, and these things are going to notice I'm here. And then they're going to come kill me. Because they really will kill me. I'm not that big. 2 ogres. Cooking fire. Bedding. There we go. Smashed. Barrels? I think that's the gemstone. But that's why God invented spell check. Did I should probably make note that I am here. Didn't I put a boundary marker? Oh, I haven't put a boundary marker. What are these? Okay, hell yeah. I'm gonna drop another pen. Can never have too many pens. Oh, that's right, I came all the way out here so that I wouldn't get eaten. Angry birds outside my windows, screaming at my cats because my cats are staring at them. Because my cats think that they can take wildlife and they can't. They cannot. Aqueduct. Sure. Close enough. I know there's a bunch of these bastards around here too. Between them and the lions, I'm gonna be able to get anything done. Maybe I can... Nope, because it's not triggering that. Alright, onward. Bum 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 ba da dum bum 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 ba da 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 da. I'm gonna drop a pin here though. I'm gonna use a boundary marker. $44.56. Aqueduct stairs. There's aqueduct stairs. Told you it's boring. Told you my jokes were bad. You have all been warned. Damn it, it's another word. Yeah? Think so? Does it work? Yeah, it's work. There's another one over there. Okay. So I was treating the orgs, I was like, oh, I should mark them down as hostile fauna. And then I was like, no, they're intelligent. And then I was like, wow, I'm making that distinction. And then I was like, how else am I supposed to do this, god damn it? They're computer programs. But they are computer programs that talk about how we perceive our own world by creating a fantasy world with certain preconceived notions and biases already inside the game. Have I ruined it for you yet? Because otherwise my job is not done. Org. Several. Alright, how am I going to get around this guy? Because if I go out there, he's got buddies. Dun, 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 dun. God, he's got all kinds of friends. Ooh, it's a shaman. Oh, I remember the shaman. That thing whipped my ass too. As long as he doesn't turn around, looks like I'm okay. Alright, cool. Those two dudes are standing out there. I think that's something that we didn't think about when we something maybe the programmers didn't think about when they put the program together, is that by giving the orgs shamans, they imply that there is some kind of religion. And religion is actually one of the keystones of civilization. So, interestingly, they have given orgs civilization. Also, I think that orgs in this game are replacing the traditional... A rock cairn. Thank you, Jacob. That's exactly what he was doing. He was building a rock cairn. Duct. Support. There we go. But yeah, so I think since they made orcs playable, they made them Orsimer, made them playable in the game as a player race. I think that they have replaced them with the orgs. It's a badger. That is technically on my transect, but I really don't want to have to fight these orgs. And if you follow on Twitter or any of the gaming circles, you will probably be aware of the discussion that has been bouncing around the interwebs for a bit now about orcs being classic symbols of racism in games, which is interesting because they're not wrong. But I don't think it was... I don't know. It's one of those intentional versus unintentional racism kind of things, and like unintentional racism is well, it's what you call institutionalized racism. It's just racism that we're unaware of because it's just part of our daily life. We don't even think about it. Doesn't Elder Scrolls have 9 or 8 divines? You mean 9 or 8 gods or 9 or 8 races? Because there are a lot more of both. They've got a pantheon for each one of the cultures in the game, though they do overlap a great deal. If that was the question you're asking. If it's not, I apologize. And as far as races, I think we're up to 13? 12, 13 races now? They keep releasing new ones. Yeah, no, the gods, they have a bunch of gods. Ah, crap. Really thought you were far enough away. Whew. So the Khajiit themselves have 9 major gods, and then they have several minor gods beneath them. Yeah, and then I think what you're thinking of might be the Imperium. I think there's 8 or 9 divines in the Imperium, and I think that carried over into Morrowind as well. I am not an expert on any of the religions in this game, now that I'm really sitting here trying to babble on about them. So there. Skyrim was good. I didn't play through Skyrim, but I've seen lots of great playthroughs. Okay, that didn't make sense. I didn't personally play Skyrim, but I've watched a lot of playthroughs. There we go. And it looks beautiful. And my big game was Morrowind, and I tried to play a little bit of Oblivion, but I honestly did not have the time when it came out, so I was unavailable for that. And then by the time I had time to play games again, ESO Online had... That was redundant. Elder Scrolls Online had launched, and so I was like, hell yeah! So yeah, I haven't played the standalone. Morrowind was like my gateway drug, though, and I still... When they launched... I didn't start playing Elder Scrolls Online until they launched Vvardenfell. And I was like, hell yeah! Sign me up! I'm a Dunmer! I'm gonna sit here so long that thing's gonna respawn. I cannot work and talk, which is unfortunate. Okay, let's see. What was I doing here? Ah, yes. Senshi... Are these lions? They are now. Leopards. Of course they were. No! There we go. They are leopards. We're not gonna go up there. At least they don't have cubs. I always feel bad when they have cubs. Then you have to like murder them in front of their children, and it's just rude. Oh, this is so not gonna happen. I cannot believe I managed that. Woohoo! Crafty Alfika's rings! It's gonna be at a level 30, hell yeah! Is he coming towards me? Is he gonna turn around? Can he see me? Are you gonna stop? What's going on? Where am I? What's my name again? What's my name again? Morrowind was great. I loved Morrowind. I mean, it sucked me in and it held me for a while. Did I complete Morrowind? Yeah, I completed it. It was a good story. Really liked it. I did not complete all of the... My cat's knocked over boxes. I did not complete all of the side quests, and I guess there was 2. I don't know if they were downloadable content at that time, because that was an old time. Nah, the cat's knocked over a bunch of boxes.
Oh,
something to do with werewolves, and I think the other one had to do with vampires. I don't know. Did not play either of those, so if you did and you had a good time, let me know. I have been tempted to go back and download the whole suite again and do it all over again. Just, you know, because I can. But this game keeps me pretty occupied, so... Especially now that I've decided to make it an academic study. Studying archaeology in Morrowind. No, wait, we're not in Morrowind. We're in northern Elsweyr. That's where we are. Wall. Just gonna put wall. There appear to be orcs. Nope, nope, nope. Orbs inside. It's probably a good thing to know. Yeah, Morrowind was great. I tried to get into Oblivion. Like I said, it didn't work. But, you know, I tried. And trying is half the battle. G.I. Joe. So this is like old aqueduct versus new aqueduct? Are there two aqueducts? Is that what I'm looking at? I am. I'm looking at two different aqueducts. Okay. So there's the wooden aqueduct. And then there's this nice stone one. And I can't get back to the origin point of it. And I know that because I've tried. So get over here. And drop another pin. And make sure that we all know where we are. Because later I'm going to pull all these points into ArcGIS and make a really fancy map out of it. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Yeah, Blood Moon had the werewolves. I have yet, even in this game, I have yet to play either vampires or werewolves, but I have been very tempted to do vampires. I've been very tempted to turn my Khajiit, who I'm running around with right now, into a vampire. I probably will after I get done with all of this stuff. Aqueduct. Because I think they are kind of... I think they get some disadvantages. Also, they're vampires. So... Oh, hey! Copper. Yes, take all of the stuff. All of it. Yeah, it was weird that they released Morrowind, but really it was just the island of Vanderfell. Like, that took me a minute to figure out. Found that kind of odd, personally. Drop another pin over here, because we got more... Oh, hey, a chest. And I forgot to take screenshots. I am a bad archaeologist. Looks like old temple pieces. So they had like a temple on top. You know, she was talking about... There's a quest in here where she talks about how there was an old temple near the aqueducts, and then they moved because of the plague, and then something, they let all the people off to die because they were infected, and something, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. I'm terrible, I'm sorry. I don't know, she was saying some stuff, but I wasn't listening. Possible. Temple. Orgs. Throughout. Might be associated with the stone aqueduct. Yeah, they've got the blight here. Death. No, it was the Canarthi fever, I think they're calling it. Oh, I hate when that won't be done. As you can see, the simple chests are much more my speed. Ooh, bronze. Do I have bronze? Have I ever had bronze before? I've taken a picture. 12. Here we go. I'll take a picture of that too. Now I know where everything is. I wish recording things in the field was this easy. Again, where am I again? Can I get back there? Or am I just allowed to look? Are we just looking? We're just looking. Let's go find out. Huh. Usually when there's a cook fire, that means there's something there, which means it's probably... Oh, there's 2 cook fires. 2 cook fires and... looks like some more ruins. Don't you wish you could actually see the world like this? You're like, yeah, I'm gonna unscrew my head. Ooh, a wasp queen. Great. Oh, it's wonderful. Fun. And by fun, I mean not even a little bit. Yaw a little. Ooh, I could write that down. Alright, that's cool. We'll do that. But not until after I put a pin down. E50. See, there's no Z. We were talking about this when we were talking about how we were going to map. And usually, when you're mapping in archaeology, you want an X, Y, and a Z. Now, the X and Y are obvious; those are the things you use in math. Z is your space, your level in space. So you've got your X, which is usually east, west, and then north, which is usually your Y. X, Y, yes, and then Z is where in physical space you are. We don't have that in this game. Wasps. Big wasps. Like, kill you wasps. Look at my notes. I can leave anything I want there. And if you don't think I leave notes like that in the real world, you're wrong. It would be nice to have, and I'm sure there's a way to do it because clearly the game has a concept of Z. I mean, you can just see it from here. But no one has come up with an add-on to help us track that, or if they have, we're not using it. And I'm not going to go back and start using it because I don't want to have to redo everything I just did. Though, if you do know of an add-on that does keep track of the Z, do let me know. And we will come back later at another time for a different survey and definitely figure out the Z's. Ooh. Well, that's fun. Can't go in there. That's too bad. There's a hole! I want to go in! Send in the cat. So... oh, hey. Can't get up there either. That's somebody's like little lean-to space. I'm gonna go stand in the cooking fire. Good job. Like a whole camp going on here. A cauldron. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I remember we were talking about... I think this is the blight that Jacob was talking about earlier, because this is where we came and the little priestess girl got stolen because her papa is one of these guys. So... and this is also why I wanted to know if things looked different depending on the story quest you were doing at the time, because there is an interaction that goes on here. This is an inhabited site if you come by and you are on the proper quest. So, but since I've already done that quest, it is now a dead space. Since I know that, I'm gonna put it down as an uninhabited, but I know that it has to do with a quest. Quest? K-West? Several bedrolls. Bedrolls. Small caves. Wow. I'm gonna try to spell cave. There we go. Spell caves. 2 cook fires. Fires. Cooking pot. Fires are lit, but no one is home. This is part A. Damn it. West. There we go. I need more space to type. I need to be able to leave a small novel. Clearly, you don't understand how archaeologists take notes. Clearly. I mean, I can't blame you. Well, most archaeologists don't understand how archaeologists take notes, so, you know, this is fair. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend. I am getting nibbly. How long have we been doing this now? Wow, an hour and a half. Go us. Or maybe I should apologize. I don't know. Alright, what's our level at? What's my name again? Alright, I am officially at the turning point. I think, yes. Oh wow, we're almost all the way to ribbon. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? It's like Fruity Pebbles puked on my map. It's awesome. It's beautiful. It's called data. It's called data, Kyle. That's right. I still haven't finished the main storyline for this zone. I'll eventually get around to it. I have more important things to do right now than to rescue this zone from dragons. I mean, deal with your own dragon problems. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna cut it here and I'm gonna go have a bowl of cereal, and I will be back on probably in about 45 minutes, give or take. And then we're gonna finish up. We're gonna finish this up because we need to connect. We need to connect this area. Survey this spot here. And then we're done, but I'm calling the eastern border finished. Because I have that power. So yeah. Thank you all for hanging out, and if you're still interested in more of this, check back in about 45-ish minutes, and I'll probably be walking around and rambling to myself again. So, thank you all for coming.